That's it for you guys.
All right, we got AFC South. I'm not familiar with this. How do you pronounce this dude's name? Frank.
Just like the German
Third Reich.
Yes,
Yeah, Frank Third Reich.
Frank. Frank, dude, I gotta pull up some old Frank Reich tweets and see if that matches. But no, but I don't know, dude. I have a big thing. Like he was a backup quarterback for Jim Kelly for a while. He came in and like for the Bills and fucking was a beast, dude. Got them through some playoff games, I think, when Kelly was hurt. And I love backup quarterbacks that become coaches. It's like catchers in baseball. Like, you know what I mean? Tony La Russa and Bruce Bochy. They were all like catchers and stuff. And like a backup quarterback's the same thing. So I trust him. And he goes for it on fourth down, which is like, dude, honestly, Madden football becoming real football, best thing ever.
Yeah.
Just like, who punts? I mean, honestly, punting?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know. But I think he looks like the cool version of that Stefanski guy.
Yeah, okay.
Like he looks like if he had a dab rig, like, and like, you know what I mean, in the thing. I like the no hair dye too. Like if you dye your hair, probably off the list automatically.
Yeah.
Like just let that shit go, man.
Yeah.
So Frank Reich firmly on the alpha list.
Word. Okay, Doug Marrone. We got
Doug Marrone. Yeah, so he's got the nice guy look, but if you watch any like mobster show, he like totally looks like the fucking garbage man who can like have you killed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's like the nice guy, coaches the little league team and stuff. You don't fuck with him. He's like a monster Yankee fan. They interview him on Pardon My Take, a lot of podcasts listen to. He's like the type of guy that can like kill like the GM for the Yankees if he wants to, if like Brett Gardner's batting seventh on a given day. Like he rocks, dude. And his old pictures, he's a visor guy.
Yeah.
So back in the day, but then he transitioned into a bent bill hat. It's not a seamless transition, despite what many have said. It's not.
Okay.
So like, because sometimes you're either or, and if you hang on to the visor too long,
you're categorized
visors
forever.
are dude. And the visor is very. If you're gonna do a visor, it's like doing a guitar solo. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do a guitar solo, you got to shred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you can't just if your head's not right for a visor, don't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Doug Marrone. He's an alpha. Also, they were about to fire him. They leaked a report on him last year. Adam Schefter was like, hey, Doug Marrone not expected to be retained by the team. He had a meeting with the fucking manager, walked out, still the coach.
Word.
What does that tell you?
Boom.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Things happened. You know what I mean? Doug Marrone, alpha.
Yeah. All right, Bill O'Brien. What team is this dude on? Bill O'Brien?
Houston.
Oh, okay.
Houston Texans.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Dude, so he literally just traded that dude. That chin is incredible. And it looks like an airsoft accident happened back in the day. Like it just never came out and shit.
Yeah.
You get like if you got or it looks like one of those things like those those things like Billy Mays used to sell that used to take the dents out of cars, like the
Billy
fucking
Mays.
the thing that you used to like be able to put on a car and it would just pull the fucking frame back.
Yeah.
Like that's what, if you did that to his chin, dude, like his whole brain would come out of that. It would be insane. And so he traded away like probably a consensus top three receiver. He's the GM and the coach, which is like it's a total beta caping as alpha move.
Yeah.
I think alphas know how to delegate. They know not to be the GM of their team. So it's like biting off more than you can chew. You know what I mean?
Word.
Like knowingly, like you're just like, no, I want all this. So like, dude, that's the nature's fruit roll up size. The ones that you can't eat is easier. You know what I mean? And then he just tears those up. Remember those fruit roll ups? Those like there were like fruit roll-ups, and then there were like the ones that were like beef jerky fruit roll-ups. Yeah. Those were tough, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's no good.
Those were always like when someone's like, my mom has fruit roll-ups, and then you go in and you're like, that's not what you said.
Yeah.
You didn't. You said she had fruit by the foot, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there was I don't know. He traded away DeAndre Hopkins, and then they're asking like why. He got like a horrible return for him, like a second-round pick when guys that were worse than him were getting traded for first-round picks.
Yeah.
And fucking they go, a private thing leaked from like the organization. They said he was worried that DeAndre Hopkins had too many baby mamas and was acting like Aaron Hernandez, which that's again like I don't like you. You murdered somebody. It's like whoa, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like it's like what a way to justify not having a good trade.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, yeah, but he's Aaron Hernandez. It's like, I'm pretty sure only one thing makes you Aaron Hernandez, and that's murdering somebody.
Yeah.
I think that's so yeah, he's out of there. I hope he gets fired this year, man. He's league sucks with him as the Texans coach, man.
Yeah.
So
all right, moving on.
Next up,
Mike Vrabel.
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
Another classic linebacker coach. I love linebacker old linebacker head coach. It's kind of like the backup quarterback thing. If you were like a middle linebacker, you can coach a football team. It's So again, another guy that looks like he could step in, play Mike linebacker, emergency Mike. And now one thing you may notice is that his hair looks gelled. I don't think it is.
He's just got the natural. Yeah.
I think because I know people who like when my hair, like if I wake up and don't put anything in it, it's like fuck, like, you know what I mean? It doesn't look like that. I think a helmet just created that over years of just wearing a helmet.
Oh yeah, it's permanent.
So
yeah,
that's alpha to me, to just be like, I don't gel my hair because I don't have to, prick. You know what I mean? And so and then wearing the vest is when you have sick ass fucking traps and shoulders, you know what I mean? And you could wear the vest like that. I love that, dude. It's just like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like how women accent their best features. I think he's doing that right there.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Word.
So Vrabel also made a promise last year that he would cut his dick off to win a Super Bowl.
Damn.
This is a real quote. So
skin in the
just
game
like,
right there, dude. That's some
I could
real
just,
shit.
dude, it would be, how awesome would it be if we photoshopped this, right? This same picture, and there was confetti in the background, like symbolizing like winning.
Yeah.
And then there was like a guillotin right there too, and he's just
a
like
miniature
running,
guillotine.
like
like a little.
just briskly running towards it. Just like, well, a man pays his debts. A Vrabel pays his debts. My dad always said.
Yep.
And